Hello, Warriors of Light, and welcome to my 25th weekly podcast. Today, I will be going over the ongoing Mountain Dew Dawn Trail campaign, the anticipated congestion during Dawn Trail's launch, the recommencement of automatic demolition on Japanese data centers, Part 2 of the 2024 Mughal Treasure Trove event, the Japan Expo in Paris, the new European and North American servers, and briefly over Dawn Trail pre-ordering and the ongoing Yokai Watch event. Today is June 22nd, 2024. So, Mountain Dew and Final Fantasy XIV have partnered up to celebrate the arrival of Dawn Trail with new in-real-life items and in-game items. Some of the items for 4,000 points each include a Final Fantasy XIV t-shirt, a plush wind-up Fluff, a plush wind-up New Mao, and Alice and Alphinaud figurines. The two grand prizes for 25,000 points are the Viper and Pictomancer versions of the Elgato Stream Deck MK2 Studio controllers. So for the in-game items, it's 600 points for the Mountain Dew mount, and 200 points for the metallic orange, green, and blue dyes. Players can receive points by buying Mountain Dew products that have the Unlock Gaming rewards on the label and entering an unexpired code found underneath the bottle cap on the Mountain Dew Dawn Trail promotional website. This will be a great opportunity for players to get rare items for the Dawn Trail expansion. So, with the anticipated congestion during the Dawn Trail launch, players on the full version of the game will be prioritized for logging in, and free trial characters will be able to log in after. Also, there will be limitations on world travel, so if your character is currently visiting a world that will have traveling restrictions, it's advisable to return them to their home world before patch 7.0 maintenance begins, as the restrictions will lower your login priority. For further information, gamers can visit the official Final Fantasy XIV Lodestone website. Next, the automatic housing demolition timer for worlds in the Japanese data center will resume on Tuesday, July 16th. Gamers can also visit the official Final Fantasy XIV Lodestone website for further details. So next on my list is the 2024 Mughal Treasure Trove event that has already started. Some of the top prizes are the Emerald Carbuncle Earring, the ffxiv Horn, and the Gabriel Alpha Identification Key, which the last two items mentioned are used to get the ffxiv mount and the Gabriel mount. As previously mentioned, the Ultimog Challenge is clearing floor 100 in the Palace of the Dead Deep Dungeon, and I have a video out on my YouTube and Rumble channels clearing this Ultimog Challenge during a live Twitch broadcast. This Ultimog Challenge is a great opportunity for new players to explore Final Fantasy XIV's first deep dungeon, and return players to get other items such as farming unique Etherpool weapons or gathering Gelmoran potsherds to be exchanged with the Unacoder for rare in-game items. This event ends on June 24th. Next, there will be a Japan Expo in Paris, France between July 11th and 14th. Players can visit Yoshi P at a special panel and a round table with content creators and journalists. Also, Yoshi P will be there as a special guest for 2 stage shows and signing sessions. This event will be a great opportunity for Warriors of Light in Europe to see Yoshi P in person. Gamers can save money by buying tickets before July 7th and enjoy the Janine Fair discount. With the discount, a 4-day pass is €81. After July 7th, 4-day passes will be €90. The address to the event is ZAC Paris Nord 293420 in Villepinte, France. So moving on to my next to last topic on my list, there are new servers being added to both the European and North American data centers. For Europe, a new logical data center called Shadow will be added. 3 new worlds or servers will be added called Innocence, Pixie, and Titania. And for North American gamers, the Dynamis data center will be adding 4 new worlds called Cuchulainn, Golem, Kraken, and Rafflesia. As already recommended, these new additions will be a great opportunity for players to get new housing and plan for new monster trains on these servers. Lastly, I'll finish up with Dawn Trail pre-ordering and the Yokai Watch event. With Dawn Trail pre-ordering, gamers will receive early access and can receive 2 in-game bonus items: the Wind-Up Zidane Minion and Azima's Earrings. Azima's earrings increase experience points for characters under level 90, and the Wind-Up Zidane minion is an exclusive rare minion. Like previous minions offered in pre-ordering, this minion won't ever be offered again and has rare abilities for the Lord of the Verminion Gold Saucer game. Also, Dawntrail will be released on July 2nd, but early access starts on June 28th for players that pre-order now. So, for my last topic today, the Yokai Watch event. It's based upon the Yokai Watch role-playing video game and animated series. The video game involves looking for yokai with the Yokai Watch and befriending them via battles. So for our Final Fantasy XIV collaboration event with Yokai Watch, players will be able to join in on the fun and get rare weapons, mounts, and minions including Jibanyan and Whisper mounts. To participate in this event, players will need to visit the Poor-Heeled Youth at the Steps of Ul'dah and begin the quest titled A Complete Game Changer. To begin this quest, players must have a level 15 character and complete one of the main scenario quests titled the Gridanian Envoy, the Ul'dah Envoy, or the Lomansan Envoy. After completing the questline, players will obtain a Yokai Watch and Yokai Medallion that can be later used to gather Yokai medals from Fates in Stormblood and Heavensward areas. Also, players can farm medals in La Nosea, the Black Shroud, and Thanalan. These medals can be exchanged for yokai with the Wandering Executive at the Gold Saucer. So, after collecting 13 yokai, you can acquire the yokai mount called the Whisper Go mount. If players want to obtain yokai weapons, players must summon the yokai minion that is matched with its weapon. For example, to obtain the Cane of the Shrine Guardian, players must have the Komasan summoned during Fate battles and obtain legendary Komasan medals. If players collect 13 yokai weapons, you can acquire the second yokai mount called the Whisper A Go mount. Next, if players collect all 17 yokai weapons, you can obtain the rare Jibanyan couch mount. Lastly, if you collect all 17 yokai, you can exchange MGP points with Nohai at the Gold Saucer for the new Yokai Watch Framers Kit. It's an exciting event jam-packed with rare items and an event you don't want to miss. This event will end upon the release of patch 7.0 in late June. So that's all I have for my 25th weekly podcast. If you enjoy my podcasts, you can subscribe to my podcast channel on YouTube and Rumble. Also, you can follow me on X, formerly known as Twitter, under Dynamis Ryne. I try to answer comments and questions found on my channels through my weekly podcasts. Feel free to post on my social media platforms and subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you next time.